Over 10 years ago, we used to work with clients who were very aggressive on the link building side. They wanted to really focus, get those results when links were clearly the thing that had the biggest impact, no matter what you did. And there was no question at all about that, I think, back then. Anyway, all that to say, Google started handing out manual action penalties, right? That was something that we would see. Then we saw algorithmic penalties. And so back in the day, we used to do a lot of disavows. We used to do link cleanups. It's tedious work. It's horrible work. It's a nightmare. It's not fun. But history repeats itself apparently, and I've been reading a lot that some people that have been hit by various algorithmic updates over the years, especially recently, are having success with a specific strategy, identifying those links and disavowing them. And just to be clear, you probably should not ever do this by yourself. In fact, never do it yourself. Hire an expert, talk to somebody, understand the risks, because Google's direct advice is don't do this. I think that's important to know, because if you're even considering this is a business decision. And the problem when you disavow a link is it disassociates the association of your website and that website that you have the link from, right? It totally cuts that tie once Google recrawls and reprocesses it. So it can be a way to clean up potentially link profiles. It was something we did for years. We stopped it, haven't done it in a long time. But since I've been reading a lot of the rumblings on it, I have some test sites. And you know what? I thought, what the heck? Why don't I do this? Show you guys what happens as I do it. So I'm going to start today. This is my first video. I don't have a whole lot to share, but I'm uploading a disavow. I used LRT to identify toxic links because that's what I used to use, and I did really like it back then. Paying really close attention to anchor text. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to disavow, and then I'm going to kind of force recrawl these links. And I'm going to see what happens here, positive or negative. I mean, there's a ton of downsides potentially, especially if your site's already doing well in a lot of areas. Number one, maybe you're going to disavow links that were helping you, and you need to maybe replace that if that's something that you think will help you. I know there's also a lot of controversy around that right now, so I'll shut my mouth there. There's a lot of risk to it. But anyway, I thought a public case study would be fun. So this is what we're doing. Follow along as we do this. This is video 1 in the series. It'll probably only be 3 videos, pretty short ones, and I'll go through the whole process.